Roquan Smith has had enough. And when one of the most respected leaders in Baltimore finally speaks up, you know things have gone too far. Despite being the heart and soul of this Ravens defense, there are people out there saying he's lost a step, that he's out of shape. And yeah, that noise made its way back to him. His response? Honest, raw, and straight to the point. But what he revealed wasn't just a personal defense. It opened a window into what was really going on behind the scenes at the start of last season, and why he's more locked in now than ever. What no one saw coming, though, was what he shared about his health, and the blunt message he sent to every critic. Midway through last season, the whisper started, something seemed off with Roquan Smith. Even though he's one of the biggest names on the Ravens defense, insiders around the league were questioning his conditioning. One anonymous assistant coach even said he looked sluggish and needed to get in better shape. That rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way, because we're talking about a guy who's been named first-team All-Pro 3 years in a row. That's not just good, that's elite. But was there any truth to those rumors? The 2024 season didn't exactly start great for Roquan, or for the Ravens defense as a whole. Roquan later admitted that he came into the year banged up and needed time to get back to full speed. So yeah, maybe he wasn't quite himself early on. But even with fewer highlight reel plays, he still racked up over 150 tackles in each of the last 2 seasons. That kind of consistency is no accident. It's the mark of a true leader. But forget the rumors. What does Roquan himself have to say about all of this? Let's get into that. Roquan didn't dodge the noise. He faced it head-on. He admitted that, yeah, he was dealing with injuries early on last year, and it took a toll. But he also made one thing crystal clear. He's not here to chase stats or do more than what's needed. His job is to show up, do his role the right way, and help the team win, not to impress with flash. And now, he's taking even better care of himself. He talked about eating cleaner, listening to his body, and staying ahead of anything that could become a bigger issue down the road. That's not just physical, that's mental growth. Because in this league, it's always about what you've done lately. Roquan knows it, and that's why he's working every day like he still has something to prove. So if he's this locked in, how does it show up on the field? Let's break that down.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
Sure, Roquan's not racking up sacks or interceptions. His numbers in those categories have been low the past 2 years. But that doesn't tell the whole story. What does tell the story? The fact that he's led the Ravens in tackles for back-to-back seasons, with over 150 each year. That means he's always in the right place, making the plays that matter, even if they don't end up on a highlight reel. That kind of presence is the foundation of any elite defense. While others chase headlines, Roquan gives this unit stability, structure, and heart. That's why, despite all the criticism, he's still one of the most essential players on the team. And it's no surprise the Ravens continue to rank him on the NFL's top defenses, because Roquan brings that edge every single day. But what's he doing now to keep that standard and silence the critics for good? Here's how he's preparing for 2025. Roquan knows just being on the field isn't enough. Not when the Ravens are chasing something bigger. He's not just training harder. He's sharpening everything, from his mindset to his diet to the way he approaches each game. He's out to prove that he's not out of shape, and that the doubters are just noise. And more than that he's still the anchor of one of the toughest defenses in football. This isn't just about bouncing back. It's about leading a charge. Roquan's sending a message. He's not backing down. He's ready to lead this team beyond the usual ceiling, into the kind of playoff run that can finally take Baltimore to the next level. And if that happens, no one will be questioning his shape again. Roquan Smith made one thing clear. He's not here to win approval from critics. He's here to lead one of the most dominant defenses in the NFL. Even through pain and doubts, he stayed productive, stayed locked in, and held the line for the Ravens. And now, with a clear mind and a healthy body, he's more determined than ever to prove it all on the field where it really counts. But what about you Ravens fans? Do you think Roquan still has something to prove, or has he already shown he's the leader this defense needs to reach the top? With this level of dedication and focus, Roquan might just be the difference maker Baltimore's been waiting for.